Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a bit of an ad hoc Forgotten North podcast. Good evening, Stan. Good evening, Andy.
Good evening, mate.
Evening, both.
Well, I think it's fair to say this ad hoc recording is for a pretty special reason, and that is effectively just to record a massive, massive thank you, because in under a day, Forgotten North 4 in May of 2026 has already sold out.
And you two had little faith.
Honestly, I am blown away by the level of support from the community and the fact that people are ready to fork out for tickets and everything so far ahead. Like, I know I was a naysayer. I was like, oh my God, it's a bit early, blah, blah, blah. And Stan was like, no, we need to get it out.
Yeah, I'm pleased we got it out because the calendar's filling up, but I was amazed that we're sold out with 7 months to go.
Cannot believe it. Like,
not for the event. They just want to come and see us in person. That's what it is.
Well, I'm like an attraction.
Everyone just wants to be insulted by you, Andy.
Yeah, everyone just wants you to walk by their table going, filth.
Yeah. Filth. I'll just work on my toes as I walk round.
Aye.
You'll be like Father Jack.
Oh.
And by that point as well, I would hope the live coverage and streaming of the event will be like really quite not to big it up, but a lot of expectations on Mr. Dowie After Dark and his side Mr. David Brewers to cast the events.
We're putting a lot of pressure on them.
Relying on a dwarf and a goblin. It's not a great combination.
No, it's not. It's not strong. But I mean, like you say, 7 months away? Tickets went on sale under a day. We were sold out. Like, I just cannot say thank you enough to the community and everyone who.
For those who didn't get a ticket, the reserve list is still growing at the minute. So do get on that as early as you can if you do want to come.
Yeah, 100%. I was just going to say that as well, for sure. Like, 7 months out, people's plans will change. There will be things. If you do think you want a ticket, get on Eventbrite. The link will be in the description on this video, and please get yourself on the reserve list, because that way you give yourself a chance to attend if we do have dropouts.
Yeah, because people's wives may say no.
Yeah.
It is first come, first serve on the wait list.
We currently have two tickets on the reserve list already.
Yep.
So
I'm not sure if one of the people is after 2 tickets or he's just joined twice.
He's just so keen he's on twice. Fair.
I think it was good old Tom from UK Resident Prince summed it up perfectly when he said, when it comes to Forgotten North, you buy the ticket on day 1 and then work out if you can go.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that means the last 2 events are both sold at such a crazy rate. Like, I know Andy was confident. I was flabbergasted while you were texting us at work whilst manning the sales to make sure we didn't oversell that we'd sold so quickly.
It's unbelievable again. When you think Forgotten North 1 barely a year ago.
Yeah.
We got
early in the tournament scene as well, though, admittedly.
Yeah. We got 28, then Forgotten North 2 in May, where we had the 40, and now we've gone to 60 in 3 weeks, and then 60 again in May.
Yeah, and you're right there, Andy. Like, highest we're going to go, because I don't want anyone to think that we would get greedy or want to sacrifice the quality of the event, because that is categorically the primary thing that we said we would never.
Yeah. So unless the Britannia want to build an extension,
unless the Britannia grow, get an extra conference room or something like that, then we'll cap at 60 to ensure that the 360 access is always available, the space in the rooms always to the level that we expect. Side tables are always available because people need a place to put their crap.
I have asked or contacted the hotel if they would mind building an extension.
Yeah, just for us.
Yeah, and get it done by May.
Yeah. But No, I mean, amazing to sell out that quickly, and who knows what the game and the meta will be like as well in May. It's exciting because by that point we will have had another FAQ. You would imagine is the
I would
next
hope so.
would it be 6 monthly?
Yeah, January, February it's due.
Yeah, and God, the last FAQ from GW was enormous and fundamentally changed the game. So
I think this FAQ will just be called balloons.
I don't see such fundamental changes in the next FAQ, admittedly.
No, it'd be like the original one, where it's just little tweaks and turns.
Hopefully they will do something internally about balloon balance. But excuse me, sorry. Turns out all evening I've been dying. I don't.
But it'll be interesting to see, because this is the last Arcane Journal we know about.
Yes, the last one that's been announced, isn't it?
Yep.
Can't remember any other rumours. Nothing concrete.
I suppose it does not to say that 4 Forgotten North 3, because this Arcane Journal will be out in October, that those rules will be in play and available at the event.
So get the little ginger people on the board. We want to see little ginger slayers.
And your dog's a woe.
No.
I think Chris from Scotland, Filthy Chris, is doing a Slayer army, I think, for Forgotten North.
That's nowhere near filthy enough for Chris.
And it's like the complete opposite of his normal game.
I think probably the other thing maybe he's mentioned as well is, like, obviously we've finalised the last few changes for Forgotten North 3's pack. That is also linked in the description, and we will link it somewhere on Facebook if I can work out how to do that. I'm sure I can.
Yeah, but it's very light, the changes.
Very light. Fundamentally, it follows everything in the GW FAQ. The only sort of real changes that I think we'd already announced most of them. Regen is not to be taken against wounds to unstable.
Yeah, that was
in there. One I know sort of Andy's particularly passionate about, in cannons. Must be able to see what they're trying to shoot at, so can't just snipe characters on the other side of forests.
Yeah, can't shoot a unit behind a forest.
Unless there's something in the forest or on the front of the forest that you can see and you can overshoot.
Yeah.
Vampires, Mortis engine abilities and buffs do not stack. That was already in there, but just to reiterate. And then we come on to the Cathay section of our errata. So repeat our previously announced restriction that for balloons you can have either one character balloon or 2 non-character balloons, which I think looks to be becoming the standard comp on balloons, which I think is a really fair comp.
It's like a happy medium. We're not saying you can't take them, but we're not saying you can. So
you can still play with your toys, you just can't go crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a fair.
The negative movement modifier from Cathay cannons does not stack. With cannons, the ogre loaders are considered part of the crew. So if the cannon dies to shooting, the ogre loader dies with it.
Yep.
But in combat, it's a character that you can allocate. You have to allocate attacks to separately.
Yep.
And the final one, the new Arcane Journal from Cathay, relatively, Ring of Jet. Remove the common point of that magic item. You can have one only, because that's just outrageous. And then the final thing that we already had, Bretonnians, the Green Knight cannot charge on the turn he appears.
Yeah, but then there's just been a few little changes to language.
Yes, there was a couple of queries, wasn't there, particularly around the infinitely high terrain.
Yeah.
So you can fly over them, because that was a query. Fundamentally, you cannot shoot. You can't see anything on the other side of them. That's more what the language is aimed at.
Yeah, the block line of sight.
Yes. And the other query that we did have, that we've just clarified in there, was no single unit can control any more than one objective, whether that's a strategic location, a special feature, or a baggage train at any given time. So that was an important sort of bit of clarification as well, I thought.
Yeah.
So that's what's in place for Forgotten North 3, which is, well, what?
3 weeks?
3 weeks until list submission deadline.
Yep.
So worth reiterating, list submission again, deadline is the 31st of October. Please make sure you get lists on time so that we can fully check them for legality, and then we will be doing a list review and some sort of live draw, which hopefully will be quite exciting.
How long the list reviews will take, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
If you want to get your lists in now to help us, it would be appreciated. And don't worry, they're all hidden.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. If you can load your list to BCP, we can check it off, but no opponent can see it until we release the lists.
Shane, this doesn't apply to you because it's not the last 24 hours. We know that. It's fine.
Yeah.
24 hours, 24 minutes.
Yeah. It'll be in the minute before the deadline.
I'm sure before he probably submitted 2 lists because he couldn't decide.
Yeah. Please pick one for me.
Well, I think that's it for FN3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't much on it, just little snippets, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we just need to get the last of the train painted.
Yep. and the little things for the trophies.
Oh yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. The trophies are going to be good. And actually get the non-first, second, third trophies sorted out and everything as well, because actually that's upon us now to get those in place.
Yeah, the easy prize is last place,
and then the best prize is last place. Yeah,
it's also the easiest to sort out.
On last place, it's the traditional free ticket. If you've already got a ticket for Forgotten North 4, you can either get a refund or you can roll it over to Forgotten North 5.
Yeah, because we have sold 59 tickets for Forgotten North 4, because one is held in reserve for last place for Forgotten North 3.
Yep. So if that person's already got a ticket, that'll go on general sale to the person at the top of the wait list.
Yeah. Yeah. Exciting stuff. Incredibly exciting stuff. Like, I'm so overwhelmed by the support from the community. I'm so excited already for Forgotten North 3 because it is getting close.
Yeah, it's exciting.
The time's flown over. We got 3 weeks before list submission, and then after that we get to listen to Andy call every list filth that's been submitted while we do our list review.
Pretty much. We need to book some evenings for that, like 2 or 3 evenings booked in, just so we've got the time.
I know, but yeah, if Stan said if people can get lists in earlier the better, to give us enough chance to review them, tick them off, and it also gives me a bit of time to start on the traditional Forgotten North summary about how many of each army, how many dragons, the breakdowns, etc. as well, because I'd like to do a nice summary bit of information about that.
Will there be more dragons or more balloons?
Because of our comp, I'm going to go more dragons.
I would say the same.
Mainly because there's only one army that can take balloons, whereas
we've
can take dragons.
We've got to work out a way to get some sort of graphic that's like a stamp that just says filth.
Oh yeah, I'll work on that. So when I click it, Andy just goes filth, and we stamp.
I could bring some biohazard signs from work home.
Yeah,
just biohazard all the tables.
Yeah. But gosh, I think that was relatively all we had planned for this evening. Just to say thank you very much. And is there anything I've missed out, guys?
No, I think it's just a big thank you to everyone. If you keep buying the tickets, we'll keep doing them.
Oh, yeah. And in the very, very near future, there will be an announcement regarding the Masters and the Open that will accompany the Masters. So that will hopefully be announced very, very shortly once the comp is finalised with the UK and Ireland chairs.
And then we'll be rolling out.
It's going to be a fast turnaround in tickets.
Yeah, we'll be rolling out that early December, hopefully.
Yeah. As soon as Black Country finishes, which is the last scoring event for Master qualification, then tickets will be opened immediately, hopefully.
Yeah,
so for the Masters people confirmed.
We can't put the Open on sale until the Masters Invitational's confirmed.
Yeah.
It's only going to be at best a 5-week turnaround.
Yeah, the people are going to need to be very quick with responding whether they want their place for Masters or not. It is the weekend of the 11th of January, so if you are expected to be qualified for the Masters, please ensure that you know whether you can attend that weekend or not.
Or if you want to come to the Open.
Or then if not, or if you want to come to the Open, absolutely. Because I imagine the 24-man Open will sell very, very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, it'll run with the same tournament pack as the Masters. Amazing experience, and you'll be able to see the Masters going live and see who would be eventually essentially crowned number one.
Yep. And it'll be a usual Forgotten North, all the bells and whistles that go with that.
All the bells and whistles, live streaming, live sort of casting by Rich and Dave, and all the other bells, whistles, and quality that you come to expect from the Forgotten North event.
And then we're in the new year.
And then we start steamrolling through towards
which will be by far our busiest year ever.
Our narrative event that excitedly working on. And then before we know it, it'll be this time next year, and we'll be chasing for lists for Forgotten North 5.
Wow.
And then hopefully, you never know, we might even find somewhere to fit in a Forgotten North team tournament at some point in the future. But that's certainly down somewhere down the road.
That's definitely not coming along next year, probably.
No. It will not be in next year's calendar.
2027.
No, 4 events next year is haven't we?
But wow, what an amazing response from the community. So I think probably one final thing is to say, thank you very much before we call it a night.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
If we don't see you before, we'll see you all in November for Forgotten North 3. Please get those lists in. And as ever, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the video. It appeases the YouTube master algorithms and helps us immensely.
All right.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.